Just was hoping, Coach, you could speak to maybe the effort of your club from the whole weekend, last weekend, but specifically that win in Wilkes-Barre. It was only a 2-game trip, but it was a difficult one.
Yeah, that's a long trip, a lot of bus hours. The guys, credit to them, didn't get in until probably 3 o'clock the night before. Quick earlier game, 6 o'clock game. So, you know what, they're a good bunch of pros, great leadership group in there, and they stuck with it, and they stuck with it, and it took more than 60, but gutsy win.
Effort aside, what are some of the things that you liked from your team in terms of execution last week? What are some of the things they did well?
Stayed in structure, which allowed us to not have extended D-zone times, which allowed us to not have 6 penalties to kill because you're extended there and you're tired and you take penalties. So I thought they stayed 5 tight. I thought they stayed together. They made little small plays, and then again got out of our own end a little bit quicker, give them more energy in the offensive zone, which obviously helped us in the third period.
And it seems like when you look at who's contributing and scoring big goals in big moments, seems to be the usual suspects. The guys that you would like to be doing that have been doing that over the last week or so.
Yeah, that's what they get paid to do, so that's why they go over the boards, and they got some results, so that's good.
Phil Daou came up on a PTO. He's got points in back-to-back games. Obviously, a great start for him in the ECHL as well. How did you feel about his first couple games back up here?
I thought Phil was really strong. I honestly think those are probably the best 2 games he's played as a Belleville Senator for us. His work ethic was there. His attention to defensive details and responsibilities was there. The offense has always been there with Phil. I just thought that his effort and his compete away from the puck and to get loose pucks was outstanding. So hopefully he continues that. Another
PTO signing with Matt Boucher coming back after playing 50 games here last season. He's been electric to start the year with Trois-Rivières. Naturally, the hope is that he can translate that.
Yeah, Matt's a good player. He's familiar with us, familiar with our system, and he's a guy that's probably too good for the ECHL. So fortunately, he was available for us, and you know what? Hopefully, he can contribute and at least give us some saw-off even shifts.
Syracuse Crunch in tonight, a different head coach now than they've had in recent years. Does that change the preparation much?
Well, it doesn't for the fact that we know Joel from his Laval days, and watching the video, I think he has the same tendencies he had in Laval. So, you look at the tapes, and you know coaches' systems and coaches' tendencies. So, I hope we have a pretty good idea of what he's going to do, and obviously they've had the games that we've watched, the pre-scout games, so I think we'll be ready to go.
So, in terms of your club, then stick to what was working last weekend?
Yeah, it's still early in the season. It's still, make sure we're getting our game put together, and our habits and our being predictable to our teammates is there. So it's more about us for sure.
And is there any lineup information you can pass along at this point?
Probably not. Boucher's going to play tonight with Taryn Pfizer got banged up the other night, so that's one. But we're still guys are banged up and guys are sick, so obviously it was an optional skate this morning. So we'll see what game time looks like.
Thanks, Coach.